guys. I was messing with my graph. Look at this rod right here. Look at this rod. Yeah, he's on. We're hooked up here, fish number one. I just got set up and I was fiddling with my graph here to try to get my map and my... So, this one's going down too. I'm doubled. Let me set this one back in the rod or I'm gonna pick up on this one. Holy cow, y'all. Man, this one's a pulling too now. This one's a pulling. This one ate the head right here on this front rod. I got skipjack on all 4 rods. Look at this one. Look at this one. That's either a third fish or this fish got me in the line. One of the two, I don't know. Oh, he's up there by that motor too. I hope he don't get me in that prop. What a start to the trip, y'all. I just had lines in here just a few minutes. I had time to get baited up and then I was fiddling with my graph and oh, he come free right there. We got this one on the back rod, y'all. I done botched the front one. He got in my other front line, worked this line down to the hook and popped free. That's an exciting start though. I want to go ahead and just get this bait down again since we've got some fish working through here. So right there it is, guys. That's the money maker right there. That's a big skipjack head. My favorite bait in the world. I got home from Florida on Sunday night. Went out Monday afternoon, which is yesterday, got me some fresh skips. And I'm out here on the Tennessee River today to try to catch me some cats. Florida was fun, but it's good to get back home to these fish right here. This one here ain't very big. The one on the front rod that I lost was significantly bigger. But to get bit so quickly, he just threw the bait off right there at the kayak. I was gonna get that back. But I was saying, to get bit so quickly after getting lines in, it's a good sign. It's a sunny day. I'm fishing a little bit shallower today. I'm in 22 feet here right now where I'm at. There he is, blue cat. He's ready to go. Let's get him on out of here. And so anyway, y'all, yeah, I just got out here. It's a little before noon. I come out, cut my bait, dropped it down. I was fiddling with my graph trying to tinker with the settings here, and then rod goes off, the next rod goes off. So off to a great start. But what I'm gonna be doing out here today, at least the initial plan is, things may change if the bite's not going good. Obviously it started out well, but I'm on the edge of a drop. There's a flat right over here, a shallow flat, a few feet deep that comes out, drops off, and 22 feet here on the edge of it. And I'm just gonna kind of slowly work my way down along the edge of this drop here and try to pick off some active fish. Again, you can see here, it's a little chilly today. It's in the 40s right now. It's supposed to heat up to the low 50s, but it's a sunny day, and I think some fish, especially the bait fish, may be working up onto this flat. I may, if the bite's not good out here where I'm at, I may get up on that flat in the shallows there and just cast some baits out and see what's going on up there. So it's exciting to be home. Florida was awesome, nice and warm down there. Caught some sharks, caught some peacock bass, caught a clown knife fish. Awesome trip, but it's good to get back home to these whiskered fish, and hopefully we're gonna catch a few today. Let's do it. Oh, right here, right here. Oh man, that one's a pulling. Buddy, that's a pulling. I had my other rod get hit a second ago. He didn't stay hooked up. This one did. This is on another midsection. Right now I've got a head, 2 midsections, and a tail. I've basically used one entire skipjack. I'm just gonna hang on here a second, let this one just do his thing. I can see my line. He's just doing loops down there. So far, it's been an active day here, y'all. Let's see what this one, get him up here. Yeah, that's another blue. Old blue kitty. happy to see him. Been a while since I've chased some cats. Went down there to Florida for a week and hadn't really done that good for cats prior to leaving for the Florida trip. The weather, I think, has improved since I've been gone. Typically how it goes when you go on vacation, the best weather will be while you away. You can see that if I can get it back up here. That's the bait he ate. I've just took a chunk of skipjack, cut the gut pocket out. There he is, another small. Well, quit it. Show yourself off to the world there, you old blue cat. Trying to give you 5 minutes of fame and you just want to bite my thumb. All right. Well, get the motor spun back around. And take a look at this bait. I may send it right back down. It's a fairly thick chunk, so there's a lot of blood and a lot of oil on down in that meat there that's just going to slowly leach out, and so that's a still hook good and everything. I'm just going to send it back down. We'll catch another fish on that. But the right side of my kayak's got the chunks like that. The left side front has the head piece and the left side back has the tail piece. I'm not a big fan of tail, unless it's from women, but as far as using like skipjack, bluegill, shad, the tails of them, I've just never been a big fan. But people tell me in the comment box all the time, Justin, use the tail pieces. You're gonna get a bunch of big fish on them. I'm like, whatever. We'll do it today. We'll try it out here today. But normally I like the heads and the midsections. Again, the only tail I like is from women. But nevertheless, y'all, good day out here so far. Beautiful day, sunny, calm winds. Just almost feels like early spring out here, even though we still in early February, so I'll take it. We've had a kind of a cold, dreary winter here in East Tennessee thus far, so you get a day like this, it's a little bit more appreciated than what it would be certain times of year. Back rod here, it's time for another one. Let's reel him in. Let's reel him in. I think these fish have missed me, y'all. They must have heard I went out of town, because they're welcoming me back here. Nice. That's another small one though, on the body chunk. Whatever had that head up there earlier felt like a little better quality fish. Of course, never got a look at him. This one here though, man, I'm gonna show you this when I get him up here. He has been burrowed in the mud at some point here recently. Let me get hold of him and he's gonna start spinning here in a second. He ain't done with it. Get out of your system. Go on now. All right, if he ain't going to, I'm gonna grab you. He fooled me. I thought he was gonna go into his death roll a few more times. Get that hook out. There it is. Hell, I may be able to reuse that bait again. Look at this fish though. I'm gonna get him here in the sun. He has got mud all the way up his back, his tail. See if it's on that side too. It is. I mean, he has been burrowed in it down there at some point here recently. But they active today. I'm happy for it too. I thought this sunny day, you know, our water temps right now, they I don't know if you can see with the glare on that screen there, water temp's 45 degrees. So our water temps are still cool, but oftentimes in these winter months, when you get a sunny day or you get a period of a few days of warm, sunny weather, it'll kind of heat up the backwaters, heat up the shallows. You'll get bait fish movement, and then you'll get the bigger predator fish following that bait up. So these shallow flats, backwater creeks, those can be really good areas during the winter when it's really cold during certain stretches. And so I thought that today it might be the case with the weather we had, and so far it's working out. Now I'm on the edge over here. I'm gonna see if I can show you here on this. I'm kind of on the edge of the drop, right, on the deeper side here, 25 feet right now. and then it comes up, and this green area over here, that's the flat, which is again right over here. So I'm just kind of cruising along like 0.4 miles an hour down through here with my baits right off the bottom, just suspended a couple feet up off the bottom, just to see if I get bit out here on the bottom edge of this drop, see how it goes. I'm really tempted to get up here though on top of this flat and throw some baits out and just see what's up there actively feeding. Probably going to do that regardless, unless I just really get on some big fish down here. Probably going to get up on that flat at some point here in the next hour or two and just see what's going on up there. Oh, right here, guys, we're hooked up. Yeah. Well, I was just getting ready to move. I pulled up on the bank here to check the shallows, see what was going on. I've given it 30 minutes. And this is the first action I've got. I was just getting ready to reel everything in and go take back off, but maybe I'll give it a little while longer now. Refreshed my baits when I got over here. Everything was good and fresh when I tossed it out. I just, instead of setting up out there in the kayak on this flat, I said, hell, I'm just gonna pull up on the bank. Our water level's down for winter drawdown, and so you can pretty much set up on the bank, you know, anywhere you want to out here with all the extra shoreline access. Yeah, just a small blue right here. Again, there's not much going on here in the shallows. Let's get this one landed, and I'll make a decision if I still want to leave and get back out in the water, or if I want to give this a few more minutes. Come on now, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go if you calm it down. Yeah, just another small kitty. I'll send him on. Okay. Look at him right here. Look at him. He's going right there. He's thinking about it. I tossed my old baits out right there when I refreshed everything. I thought he might snatch one of them there. Boy, that'd have been something, wouldn't it, if he just got him a snack to go home on. But again, I've given this spot 30 minutes. There's a little creek that runs in here onto this flat, and I cast a couple baits out here into it, and then a couple out there onto the flat, and give it some time. But there's just not much going on here other than that fish. And the most concerning thing was when I was crossing the flat to come over here, I really wasn't seeing a lot of action. I saw some just smaller bait balls, bait schools, but just not a lot going on. Not like I was seeing out there on the bottom of the drop where I was trolling down through there. I was continuously coming across bait, and then of course I was getting bit there sporadically too. So kind of think maybe it's smarter to just go on back out there. So I'll probably just go ahead and just reel in this other lines here and head back out there and see if I can get on some more. Just kind of pick up where I left off out there and just keep trolling that brake line on down through there. So let's do that and then see if we can get a few more bites today. I got one after that tail back there. Look at that. I just got back out here maybe 10 minutes ago, out here trolling again. He ain't very big, but he's eat that tail. He's knocked it off the hook too, doggone him. This will make somebody happy. I get that all the time on the comment box, y'all. Use the tail pieces. Why are you throwing out the tails? Again, I normally like the heads and the midsections there, especially the heads for big fish. I usually don't use tails unless I'm just short on bait, but I thought, you know what, today we'll put one on there. It's out here messing around, see what happens. We got one on it. There we go. Hold him up there in the sun. Not very big, just a dink. It's a good time anyway though, man. It's a good time. I like getting bites. I like catching fish. All right, let's put us another tail piece on. This here's one of my smaller skipjack, but we'll make it work. All right, that's the next bait. Front rod with that headpiece got eat. I think he's got it. That's a big bait. It's really, man, he's got it, man. He kind of tapped it there like a real small fish at first. I wasn't sure he's going to get it. Oh, he just popped free too. I guarantee you he didn't have the hook. He probably just had the back of the bait there, I bet. So the way he hit it, sometimes a big fish hits, you know it's a big fish, and sometimes you just know it's a dink. Just a small fish with a big appetite. I got it set back down there. That's on the Carolina rig. I just let that sinker hit bottom, reel down just under the water surface there, lift up, set it in the rod holder. Now that bait is sitting down there, you know, right at 2 feet off the bottom, which is perfect as I go along, and then I just adjust to compensate for the depth change. But through here, it's pretty consistent where I'm fishing, so I'm not having to do a whole lot of adjusting. Now this one's hit. He's after it. Yeah, I think he's got it. Yeah, he does. This one here might actually stay hooked up. It's a little bit smaller bait. Oh, that's good golly. It's a smaller bait, and he's about as big as my bait. He got that hook though. He got the business end of it. It's a 10-aught size hook. He managed to find the point. Little old thing. I used to, you know, downsize my hooks when I first started doing the kayak catfishing tournaments and stuff. The slot portion, smaller fish, I'd downsize my baits and downsize my hooks, you know, thinking I needed to do that to catch more smaller fish and whatnot. And it dawned on me after, you know, fishing for the bigger fish portion of those tournaments that when I'd go out and just fish like normal, I was getting a ton of small fish on my normal setups here, the 10-aught size hooks and all that. So I didn't really need to downsize to catch those small fish. Now, you know, obviously you're not going to catch as many on the bigger hooks as what you will if you had, say, a 3-aught size hook for that size fish right there. But I catch enough of them to keep myself entertained with the bigger hooks. So now when I'm fishing one of these slot tournaments or whatever, I don't change a thing. I just keep my normal setups and catch the fish that I catch. Another fish on this back rod right here. What's really mean? I think it's another small though. That's been the theme of the day. I think that fish I lost on that headpiece first thing was about the only one that was of potentially any decent quality. Mostly just been these. That boy, he come flying up out of the water. He said he ain't got no size to him, but he'll at least put on a show. Like one of them old ballerina acrobats or something at the Cirque du Soleil. Y'all ever been to Cirque du Soleil show? I had to sit through one of those one time while I was on vacation in Las Vegas. That was a couple hours of my life you can't get back, you know, just sitting through that garbage. But the women seem to like it. They like that ballerina and acrobat stuff. I prefer my fish to be acrobats flying out the water, but the musical shows not so much. There he is, another little, well, look at him. Look at his tail. He's been in the mud too. He's got mud all up his back. Yeah, on out here. All right, there's another on the body chunk. Let me see here. I think he done threw that bait off. Let me get another piece on there. Probably need to freshen up these other baits anyway, so I'll just go ahead and do that while I'm cutting this piece, and we'll be all set again. Look at that. That's a big school of something right there. Might get bit here in just a minute. seeing schools out here on this deeper part of the drop. Up there on that flat though, I was heading over there to fish off the bank for a little while. I mean, I just wasn't seeing nothing. There just wasn't nothing going on, but that dang near got my screen blocked out from about 14 feet on down there. There's another bait going down. I've spruced up my body sections. I'm gonna leave that headpiece I got on there because it's a bigger head. And that tail, I just switched it out not long ago. So I think we're about back in business here. Got everything freshened up. So hopefully if there's some fish following along that school down there, there's something there behind them. But if there's some more cats around, somewhere around there, hopefully they're gonna take these baits. Again, I'm just kind of, I'll try to show my graph. I don't know how well you can see that with it being so sunny and the glare, but I'm just right on that break line. Right on that deepest break, right as it starts to come up real sharp over here, up onto this flat. Now this flat's kind of ending, and then it comes up on the shoreline a little. You can see a little steeper over here. But yeah, I'm just on the troll, y'all. I'm probably just gonna stay on the troll the rest of my time out here this afternoon. I really thought with the sun, you know, being out today, real sunny day, these fish might work up on these flats, but the little time I spent up there only catching that one fish and just not seeing anything on the graph, all the activity I'm seeing is out here off the drop. I just don't have a great deal of confidence at this point to get back up there on the flats. I'm gonna stay here where I'm at, just keep working my way down through here and see if I just run into some active fish. It's so far, you know, it's just kind of been that sporadic bite down through here, but I am getting bit, and so that's goal number one when you go fishing, is to get bit, and I am able to do that at least. I believe he's got it. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring him on up, introducing to you. And here's gonna be another one that's gonna be not very big. He's gonna be like a child star, I guess. Look at this. He's a child star, all right. This is Macaulay Culkin Home Alone right here with his shenanigans. He has got himself hooked in the back. Literally hooked in the back. I guess he come up there after the bait and started rolling when he felt a tension on the rod and got himself. Oh, there goes that one now. There goes that one. Let's let Macaulay Culkin go. He's done had a bad day. He's got a piercing. His parents gonna be upset with him. I'm gonna drop this bait back down, reel in the other one. He's just going to town back there. Come into some more fish. Just cover some water. Have a little dry spells. I'm marking a bunch of fish out here, but I ain't getting bit all that often for the number of marks I'm seeing. Another one about the same size. This one is at least, this one here is at least smart enough to get the hook in the mouth. Oh, he threw my bait off too. Well, Macaulay Culkin may have been stupid and got caught in the back, but at least he left me the bait, unlike this one. This one here must have been Macaulay Culkin's older brother Buzz that ate his cheese pizza in the movie. All right, Buzz, that's what we're gonna call you. I done lost half my audience with these 1980s movies references. 1990, well, I don't even know when Home Alone come out. I don't know if it's 80s or 90s. I'm getting so old now, it could be either decade, who knows. Back rod here. I think it's another small fish. What do you think? I believe it is, but he's got it though. Let's go ahead and reel him in. That's a head bait he eat. I had that small skipjack where I'd switched out the mid sections and I had the headpiece left over, so the last fish that threw the bait off on this rod, I just put that headpiece on. So now I got a big head, a small head, a tail, and a midsection. I'm about to get that tail back, that head back, because I see it in his mouth there. This fish here, I ain't doing no free meals today if I don't have to. Yeah, you can see it down in there. Sorry, fish. I'm taking that with me. That's another one's got mud all up the back of his tail there. I'm gonna let him go before he rips my thumb off. But these fish have been burrowed down at some point recently. And as many bites as I've gotten today, I'm inclined to believe that they're just come out today getting a little bit more active. Nothing big today, thus far. Nothing over, a few pounds here. Other than maybe that first one there I lost right after I got going. But it's just been small fish, but it's been several bites thus far. So, active day overall. Just lacking the quality so far. Well, I'm getting loaded up here, getting ready to call it a day, take it to the house. I kind of messed up this afternoon, y'all. I left fish to go find fish. I spent the rest of the afternoon on a different spot and didn't get another bite, so I should have just stayed where I was at and kept catching those fish. But nevertheless, got several bites, several fish. It was a good day as far as numbers goes, just the quality just wasn't there today. But just a matter of time, I'll get back on some good fish again here soon. Main thing is I'm back home, and it is good to be home. Florida was great. Those sharks were absolutely awesome, but I'm an East Tennessee boy, born and raised, and it's good to be back around here. So I'm gonna get this thing broken down here, get my rods in the car, get all loaded up, and take it to the house. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.